This bruschetta is the best I've ever made. Hello, Electrons. Welcome to Kyna's Electric Life. Let's get right to it. I have 5 halved Roma tomatoes with about 7 pieces of garlic cloves, some thyme, sage, and rosemary. I'm drizzling olive oil on top. I also put on top of that some sea salt and a little pepper, and I put it in our small little conventional oven for about maybe 15 minutes. Actually, maybe about 10 minutes. Here I have an already halved large red onion. I'm just going to slice it straight down that circular area. I am no chef. I've never claimed to be, nor am I the greatest at slicing and dicing, but this is what works for me. Hopefully I can pass it on to you guys. It'll work for you. So I just sliced it straight down, being sure to rid myself of any of the skin. Don't care for that part inside of my onion, my dishes that call for onion. And I'm going to cut that in half, that circle in half, and then I'm just going to go along the sides and just slice. It's a cool way to kind of, dice up your onions if you ever need to. It's always worked for me. I've never had the greatest of knives, but see, there you go. That's all you got to do. All right, and I did the same thing with the other half, and I'm putting it inside of my bowl. Okay, I had a few sprigs of basil. I didn't have a whole lot, but I did have a few sprigs of it. I'm going to try to do it the way that the Italians do and just layer them like so. Then I had some little pieces, and then I'm going to roll it like I know what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to go right across and just start slicing across. I can't actually say that this technique helped. Probably could have thought of another way, but it's cool. And then once I did it, I sliced across. I just turned it and then just cut again, just to make sure I chop it up a little bit more. Not extra fine, but just chopped up. Then I'm going to throw this fresh basil, oh my gosh, into the bowl. All right, there's several seasonings I'm going to be using. I have onion powder. I will also be using oregano, a nice serving of oregano, some pepper, and then, of course, the star of our show when making bruschetta is sea salt. Sea salt is definitely the star of the show. I have a nice loaf, French bread. Gonna cut some slices. Kind of tough too, I must say. So I'm just gonna slice that up. Everybody does their bread a little different when it comes down to bruschetta. I'm going to, as you'll see, first time I think I'm just gonna toast it as is. Just put it in our conventional oven just for maybe a minute, if even that, just to toast it up a little bit. I've seen people drizzle olive oil on top, and sometimes some herbs. I'm taking the tomatoes out. They smell so good. I'm pouring all those juices into my bowl, the olive oil and all that. So I took the already halved tomatoes and I sliced them down the middle, half them again down the middle. Then I'm gonna cut across. I try to make sure they're cool off. Like they were, I thought I cooled mine off. They were a little hot. All right, so there's my bread going in. I'm just gonna toast it up lightly. Like I said, you can do it however you want. You can rub some garlic up there and some oil. There are all my seasonings in the bowl. Once I've chopped up the tomatoes and added that into the bowl, I'm just going to give it a stir. Don't forget to add a nice amount of sea salt to this dish. Sea salt is definitely what gives it a pop. I'm pairing my bruschetta with my black eyed pea soup. check out my video on that. I did an amazing black eyed pea soup. It's so good. Okay, so I'm going to spoon this right on top of each baguette, I guess, each sliced French bread. I'm going to just spoon it right on top. How amazing is that? You know, I could not end right there. I chose to take this a step further, and I added a couple of strips of vegan cheese. This one is from Field Roast. It's called Vegan Chow. And I put a few little slices, I guess about 3 pieces on each piece of bread. And I'm going to put that into the conventional oven just for about a minute. It doesn't like melt, but it does have a really great flavor. I also wanted to step it up a notch by adding some fresh sliced avocados. My favorite. I love avocados. So this is going to be like our Bruschetta avocado toast kind of thing. This was really amazing. Probably one of the best decisions I made. So I'm going to take some more of the bruschetta and just spoon it over each slice of bread, and make sure that I put a really nice serving on each one, because I'm definitely going to enjoy this. So I'm doing that, and in doing that, I had already went on ahead and halved an avocado and sliced it, as you saw me doing previously. But I'm gonna take the avocado and probably put about a slice or 2 on each one of the slices of bread. This bruschetta is really amazing. I could not stop myself. It was so good. Here I am, putting some slices on. It was so good. It didn't even need me to, usually I put like dill or sea salt. Look, some for me, yes. Usually I'll do like dill or sea salt on top of the avocado. I did not do that this time. Not at all. Instead, I put, after I topped it with the avocado, or you could put the avocado on first and then the bruschetta. Oh, but I just put some cilantro. Yep. Cilantro right on top of that. This was so good. You are going to love this. You can have this as a main dish. You can have it as a side. It was so good. Like I can't even make this up. This was really good. Just really amazing. You can do some healthier options with it. Maybe just look at this. Maybe just adding like a certain maybe just arugula. But look at this. This is good. This was amazing. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.